Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss our ninth class, first unit, second one, B reading poem. Let us look into it. The title of the poem is The Duck and the Kangaroo. The Duck and the Kangaroo. So before going into the poem, let us give the summary of this poem, then you can understand clearly. Here you can understand the duck will be always in the pond and the kangaroo will be out of the pond and always so both they are very good friends. So now here the duck has an everlasting dream. So how the duck is going to fulfill its dream, we can see in the form of poem written by Edward Lear. I'm going to start. So let us see line by line. I'm going to explain for you. So listen carefully. And first one, said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is bored in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hope like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. So now the duck is talking to kangaroo. That is, it is sharing its own experiences, my dear friend. So both are very good friends. So both they are talking like this. The duck is saying that kangaroo, I was very bored up in this nasty pond. Nasty means unpleasant. So I was very uncomfortable in the pond, always in the pond, in the water. So I have a dream. So that is, I want to hope like you. Means hope means jump. So I want to hope like you. I want to see all the world. Please try to fulfill. How can you fulfill my dream, my dear friend? The question asked by the duck to the kangaroo. So please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. Ride on your back. I will sit on your back, and you hope and you move all the places. I will enjoy along with you by all the atmosphere and all the beautiness of this world. So now how the duck kangaroo is going to respond. Before the duck is also giving some cautions, what are its requirements and what it will do when the duck is on the back of kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whirl of the long day through, and I would go to the D and the jelly below, leap over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride or do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So the duck is requesting kangaroo, my dear friend, please take me a ride on your back, because I was very bored in this nasty pond. I want to see the world. So I will sit quiet on your back. I won't make anything. I won't talk anything. Simply I will make one sound, that is called quack, the sound of duck. A duck will make the sound quack sound. So I will make only one sound, quack sound. Rather than I won't speak any single word. I will sit silently on your back. And the duck is also saying one more thing, that when along with the sound, it is saying that I want to see the beautiful places called D and Jelly Boli. This is the two places. It was not in the world. It is imaginary world, imaginary places created by the poet that is Edward Lear. So here these are Australian slang words. So this is not in the real places. It is only imaginary place created by the poet. So that was the request kept by our duck to the kangaroo. So now how the kangaroo is going to respond, let us see that. Said the kangaroo to the duck. Now the kangaroo is saying to duck, this requires some little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the romance, said the kangaroo. So now the kangaroo is saying very boldly, my dear friend, I was very lucky to carry you on my back and to make you to see all the world. I will feel very happy, and I'm very lucky to show all the world to you, my friend. But let me speak boldly. Frankly, I am talking to you that I don't have any objection to carry, but only one condition, that is, your feet will be always wet. because the duck will be in the water, so the feet will be very, very wet. So if you sit on my back, if I hold you, if you on my back, because of the coldness, because of wet of your feet, I will get some disease to my muscles. So that is called mention the word mention the rheumatics. So the disease I will get. So please, my dear friend, try to solve this solution. Then I will carry you. He said like that. So next, the duck is responding to the kangaroo's words. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely. The duck is saying that, my dear friend, I thought of this objection. How can I solve this solution? How can I? So I sat on the rock for so much of time and I got a solution for this. So let us see what was the solution got by our duck. And I brought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fit my webbed feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have brought a clock, and every day a cigar I will smoke, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. Now the duck came with a solution. That is what the solution, it was saying that I thought so much of time and I came with a solution, my dear friend. That is, I bought 4 worsted damaged socks, and I will keep my feet web into the socks, and I will sit on your back. Along with that, I will use a clock, means shug, to cover the body, and also the duck was saying that I will smoke 1 cigarette to make my body wet, my body hot. So that was to avoid from the coldness, to keep out cold, keep out in the freeze. So to keep out my coldness, I will use 1 cigarette every day. That is only on your love, because of I love you so much, my friend. So I took I came with a solution. So I hope you are ready to take me on your back. Now what the kangaroo was saying, let us see by the words of kangaroo. Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale, but to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady and quiet at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hope and a bound, and they hoped the world 3 times round. And who was so happy? Oh, who? As the duck and the kangaroo. Now the duck would say said everything clear, and the kangaroo said, okay, my friend, I am ready. Let us go for the ride. So now duck was ready to sit on the back, and the kangaroo saying that, my dear friend, sit carefully, balance, because on the tail. You have to sit on my tail, so keep correct balance, then I can hope clearly and you can be very steady without falling here and there. So the duck said okay and sat on the tail, and it was steady, and they started the ride, and they went once, twice, thrice they roamed all the world on the back. The duck enjoyed the firm greatest places, the kangaroo enjoyed the friendship of the duck. So the question is for us that who enjoyed more? But this question answer will be very simple. Both they enjoyed, because the kangaroo enjoyed the presence of the duck. At the same time, duck enjoyed all the world and the beautiness of the world with the company of his friend kangaroo. So that is the end of this poem, the wonderful poem written by Edward Lear. And here we have to remember 2 important words, that is Lee. We got the places, which was imaginary place, which was created by our poet, that is D and Jelly Boli. And next one more disease name mentioned here, rheumatics. So that is the end of this poem. If you have any doubts, please drop me in the comment box and kindly let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.